The corporate pro-lifers are cheering crazy today over a Supreme Court ruling. Live Action reports, breaking, the Supreme Court has ruled that states have the right to defund Planned Parenthood. Major win for life. Is it? Is it really? That's the subject of tonight's video. So far, nothing from Frank Pavone, nothing from Abby Johnson on this new Supreme Court ruling. Today, this is Thursday, June 26, 2025. But here's what Live Action is not telling you. The Supreme Court on Thursday ruled that a South Carolina woman and Planned Parenthood do not have a legal right, known as standing, to bring a lawsuit challenging South Carolina's decision to exclude Planned Parenthood from the state's Medicaid program on the basis that the organization provides abortions. Susan B. Anthony's organization got it right. SCOTUS victory. This morning, SCOTUS delivered a major win for babies and their mothers in Medina versus PP South Atlantic, clearing the way for South Carolina and other states to stop funding big abortion businesses like Planned Parenthood in their Medicaid programs. That is crucial information. But is this something really to cheer about? It's a Band-Aid on a dying pro-life movement. That's what it is. Now, I'm going to give you some critical information. And what's really happened to abortion numbers in the U.S. since the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade in the Dobbs decision. So let's clear up the confusion and talk about what the data actually shows, because I think you'll be surprised. First, have abortion clinics numbers dropped? Well, yes, but hold on. Since the Dobbs ruling in June of 2022, over 40 in-person abortion clinics have closed across the U.S., only 40. Most of these were in states that passed total abortion bans. In fact, some states now have 0 abortion clinics operating within their borders. That is good news, but hold on. It could sound like abortion access must have plummeted, right? Not exactly. Second, are total abortions down in America? No, quite the opposite. According to multiple reports, including from the Guttmacher Institute and WeCount, abortion numbers have actually increased since Dobbs. In 2020, just before the decision, there were about 104 million abortions in the U.S. In 2024, well, that number jumped to 1.14 million, the highest total in over a decade. That's nearly a 20% increase over 4 years. So you got to be asking, why the increase? It's all about innovation and access. And I predicted this was going to happen. The biggest game changer has been telehealth. Before Dobbs, only about 5% of abortions were done through telemedicine. Now it's 25%. That's 1 in 4 abortions happening virtually, with pills prescribed, abortion pills prescribed, and then mailed to the patients. This has especially helped women in states with strict bans. Some are working around state laws by using Shield State services, where providers in legal states prescribed medication abortions across state lines. So, yes, the brick and mortar clinics are down, but abortion access has pivoted. Instead of disappearing, abortion access has shifted channels from clinic to click. That's why we're seeing this very odd dynamic. In states with bans, abortion dropped to nearly zero. In states where it's legal, clinics expanded and telehealth exploded, driving up the total. So let's sum it up. In-person clinics are down 5% nationally, which when you think about nationally, that's not a very big percentage, 5%. Total abortions, well, they're up 20% since 2020. Telehealth abortions, it's 5 to 25% since Dobbs. So the pro-life movement has completely failed. But yet, the corporate pro-lifers, they're still getting their millions. So what does this mean moving forward? It means that while laws may change access in one state, technology, determination, and policy workarounds are reshaping the national picture. We want to have an honest conversation around life, policy, and healthcare. We have to look at the full truth, not just the cherry-picked headlines. The only way to stop abortion is to protect the unborn under the Constitution. Thanks for watching. And if you like this kind of grounded analysis, would you like, subscribe, and share this video? Tell me what you think in the comments. Truth doesn't shrink in the face of controversy, it sharpens it. And remember, eternal life is forever. Got a plan? I hope your plan is Jesus. God bless.